Imagine you're a safecracker. 3 wheels, each with numbers 0 to 9. What's your chance of guessing the code on the first try? It's not 1 in 30. It's much, much worse. The chance of guessing the first wheel is 1 in 10. The second, also 1 in 10. The third, the same. To find the probability of this entire sequence happening, you must multiply 1/10 times 1/10 times 1/10. That's 1 in 1,000. This is the product rule. Each step in a sequence filters the odds, making the final outcome less and less likely. It's why flipping 3 heads in a row isn't a coin toss. It's 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, a 1 in 8 chance. But what if there's more than one way to win? Say you flip a coin twice and win with at least one head. You could get heads heads, heads tails, or tails heads. Each of those paths has a 1 in 4 chance. Since they are separate winning outcomes, you add them together. 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 gives you a 3 in 4 chance of winning. That's the sum rule. Add your different winning paths. Now let's make it tricky. A box has 5 dark and 5 milk chocolates. You eat 2. What's the chance they're both dark? Your first pick is a 5 in 10 shot, but after you eat one, everything changes. There are now only 9 chocolates left, and only 4 of them are dark. So the probability of your second pick being dark is 4 in 9. You multiply these changing fractions. This is called probability without replacement. The world changes after your first auction. So remember the logic. Multiply along a single path, add across different winning paths, and always ask if the pool of options shrinks after the first event. Mastering this isn't just for a math test. It's how game designers balance odds and how insurers calculate risk. It's the math of a world in motion.